I donated my sister's wedding dress to Goodwill while she was on her honeymoon. But it wasn't just any wedding dress. My sister Coley had everything. The perfect job, the perfect apartment, and now the perfect husband. Pushing up, she was the golden child while I was the family disappointment. But I'd learned to live with it until she stole the one thing that mattered. Our grandmother's wedding dress. Grandma had promised it to me when I was 7, right before she died. She'd pulled me close and whispered, "This is for you, my little dreamer, when you find your true love." Coley was there. She heard it. But when Brahma passed, Coley convinced our parents she'd misheard. That drama meant it for the eldest. They believed her like always. I watched her walk down the aisle in my dress, smiling like she hadn't ripped out my heart. The vintage lace, the pearl buttons, the hand-sewn roses, everything Gram had worn when she married Heiss in 1952, 3 days into her honeymoon in Bali. I had a key to her apartment. I was supposed to water her plants. Instead, I took the dress. Standing in Goodwill, I hesitated. This wasn't just revenge. This was erasing history. But then I remembered her smirk at the wedding when she'd said, "Grandma would be so proud it went to someone who could actually keep a man." I handed it over. Vintus. The clerk's eyes widened. "This is authentic 1950s, I condition. Price it cheap," I said. "Someone who really needs it should have it." That night, I couldn't sleep, but I told myself cruelly deserved it. 2 weeks later, Coley returned. The frantic call came within hours. "The dress is gone." Someone broke in. Police were everywhere. Coley was sobbing. "Nothing else was taken," she wailed. "Just the dress. Who would do this?" The detective frowned. The lock wasn't broken. No signs of forced entry. Suspicion fell on her husband's ex-girlfriend. Then the building maintenance guy who'd been acting strange. Even our cousin who'd complained about not being in the wedding party. I should have felt victorious. Instead, watching Coley crumble made me sick. Then she said something that shattered me. "I was saving it for you." I laughed, bitter, disbelieving. "Right." She pulled out her phone, showed me an email to a restoration specialist dated the day before her wedding. "Please ensure this dress is preserved perfectly. My sister will want it someday, and I need to keep Grandma's promise." The room tilted. "I wore it for both of us," she whispered. Grandma was confused near the end. She promised it to both of us on different days, I thought. If I wore it first, preserved it perfectly, we could both have our moment, like she would have wanted. I ran to the bathroom and threw up. The dress was gone. Sold to a stranger for $30. Goodwill couldn't track cash purchases. I spent weeks haunting vintage shops, online marketplaces everywhere. Nothing. Chloe never found out it was me. But she stopped wearing her wedding ring, said it reminded her too much of what was lost. Her marriage crumbled within a year. She blamed herself for not protecting Brahma's legacy last week. I saw it, a girl on Instagram, maybe 19, getting married at City Hall, budget wedding, clearance flowers, and my grandmother's dress fitting her like it was made for her. The caption, "Found my dream dress at Goodwill for $30. Proof that magic exists." Her smile was radiant, the kind of pure joy Brahma had in her own wedding photos. I stared at that picture until my eyes burned. A stranger living my dream in my grandmother's dress, the one my sister tried to save for me. The girl looked happier than either Coley or I had ever been. Maybe that's what Grandma would have wanted after all, not for her granddaughters to fight over lace and pearls, but for love to find its way, even if it had to go through Goodwill to get there.